Hello everyone. Uh, let's start. So yesterday we discussed about nodes, right? I mean, what is nodes configuration? What is node concept in Jenkins? How to add node, as well as we have discussed sorry, sending emails. How to send email alerts uh, to anyone. I mean, based on job status, either success or a failure. So today we'll see a new topic called security. So what are some security measures that we take in Jenkins and types of authentication methods majorly that we'll see today. So by default what we're doing is we are logging with admin user because when we're installing Jenkins we created that user and where admin have all access. So of course we should not log in with admin. We should log in only when it's necessary, not every time, because usually in your organization, if you go any organization, you'll have your own user. You don't log in with admin. So all we'll be doing is uh, managing those users, managing those permissions. Depends on the user role. Let's say I'm a developer. Why do I need admin access? I don't need it, right? I just need read access, which is fine. Same thing for let's say tester is the QA guy. Why does he need admin access? He just need to, maybe he need reader access or edit access, but not something else. For a DevOps guy, maybe he need full access, like that. So depends on their role, they'll get access. But how do we give access for each user? Or how do we create users? All these things we'll see. We'll see now. Sorry. So you'll see. I think you all seen everything here except security and users. Click on users. See, there is only one user. You can create your own users here. Let's create it. So let's say something. Maybe I'll give a developer something. You can give mail anything. No need to give official mail ID or something because it won't validate. So now I have two users. Of course, developer does not have any access so far. I can create like this multiple users. So these users are inside Jenkins, correct? That's what we have created so far. There is no limit. We can create n number of users. Once the users are created, there are multiple ways to give access to those users. So those are all comes in security. See, security. Go to security. Also, few things. The main thing we'll be doing is these things. Authentication. In the authentication, you see there are two things: security realm and authorization. So what does it mean is Jenkins supports multiple types of authentication methods. Like let's say one thing is login with users. What users? Jenkins users that we have created. Or login with Linux users where we have installed this Jenkins server or something else. And you have to choose one method here in the security realm. You have to choose what type of users you need to allow. Of course, I see one, two, three, four. None means, of course, we don't choose anything. But yeah, there are four things. Unix user group database. It means wherever this is installed. It's on Linux machine only, right? And of course, in that Linux machine, there will be few users, right? So through that, you can able to log in. Through that, you can able to log into Jenkins. Got it? And like this is one way of doing it. One approach, one method of authentication. Similar, you might have seen already Jenkins' own user database. So whatever we have users, right? Two users we have created. We have created one user, sorry, and admin is also there. So through that, we can able to log in. This so far we're discussing only login methods. How do we log in? That's it. Not what permission should be there. Just how do we log in? So Jenkins own user database. That is also fine. I mean, we will create users inside Jenkins and we'll just use it. Next thing we have LDAP. LDAP, as I told you, right? LDAP is a server where they'll have user information. User information means sorry. So whenever you join any organization, they'll create a new user or an ID for you, right? So LDAP is one of the place where they store everything. If it is Windows, they have something called Active Directory. The option is not here because the plugin is not there. It's fine. So, for LDAP, there will be user URL. You have to use the password. Root DN means it will have some parameters which you need to pass. And of course, password, username to connect to LDAP, and which will fetch all the users. Got it? This is LDAP. If you have LDAP, uh, let's say install it. Of course, obviously, every organization will have Active Directory or LDAP because they can't just use Jenkins users. Why? Because it's not a good approach to create users and everything inside Jenkins, or it's not good approach to use. I mean, of course, it's okay to use Unix user database, but not creating our own Jenkins user. Let's say Jenkins is down or accidentally users are deleted. How do you log in then? You cannot do anything. That's why, got it? That's why you should not use Jenkins own user database. But of course, we don't have LDAP, right? So that's why we'll be doing this. Because the only change is, let's say, when you go to an organization and they are using LDAP, the only change will be the type of authentication method. Remaining everything will be same, which we'll see now. So LDAP is that one, Unix user database, Jenkins own user database, and finally there is this called delegate to servlet container. This is, see, as I told you, Jenkins is an like Java application. It's developed on Java. So how we installed it? We installed through package manager, right? I think apt install or yum install Jenkins like that. There is one another way to do it. We can deploy to Tomcat because it's a war file. It's just a war file. Jenkins var is there. You can go to official website. Let's say Jenkins download. Jenkins download and deploy. See, var file dot var. It is available as dot var also, where you can deploy to Tomcat. Once you deploy to Tomcat, how we can access Tomcat URL slash Jenkins. That's it. That is also we can able to do. One of the approach we can able to install Jenkins. Of course, people some use it, which is fine. So when you install this Jenkins through Tomcat, we can able to use Tomcat users to authenticate here to Jenkins. You remember Tomcat have users, right? Tomcat users.xml file. Remember? Got it right? So, sorry, we can log in as Tomcat users. But Now we cannot use it because we had applied as pack with the package manager, not using Tomcat. So this won't work. Got it? So, but when you install Jenkins using Tomcat, I mean with the help of Tomcat, of course, this delegate to servlet container will work. Got it? That's about these types of authentication logins. Just types of logins. Got it? So for now, for practice and everything, we'll choose Jenkins own user database. It means whatever the users present in Jenkins, they will be, you know, they can able to log in. Got it? So now, what's next? Okay, now I told, okay, log in using Jenkins own user database. So I can able to log in as admin or I can able to log in as developer user, I mean, which we have. But after login, what to do? I mean, what access will I have? That will control in authorization. That will control here. Got it? So security realm is types of authentication, which type of authentication which you need to use to log into Jenkins. That you have to select here. Authorization means once they log in, what the hell they have to do? What the hell they have to do? These are things which it has. Forget about legacy mode because it won't work now. Remaining, there are few things. See, okay, the first one is anyone can do anything. It means no need to log in. If someone knows this URL, they can able to do anything. Admin, they'll everyone will get full access without login, which is not a good practice, obviously. And logged in users can able to do anything. It means whoever logs in, they'll have admin access. Let's save it. Let's see. Currently admin, right? Log out. Log in with developer. See, he have admin access. He can be able to do anything. He can able to change. See this also. See, anyone can do anything means no need of login at all. Even without login, it will work. See, let's log out. See, manage Jenkins, everything. Anything he can able to do because we chose that option, which is not a good approach. What is the password of admin? Okay, let me try. Yeah, cool. So anyone can do anything, see, which is not a good approach, as well as logged in users can do anything. Again, not a good approach. What else we need to do? There is something called matrix based security. What the hell is this? Let's click on it. See, matrix based security giving you options to give specific permissions. See, like this. So anonymous users means whoever don't log in, what permissions they should have. Of course, they should have nothing. So I don't give anything. Authenticate users, whoever authenticated, what permissions they should have by default. Maybe whoever authenticated by default will just have read access. Overall read. If you see there are permissions, or overall means overall Jenkins server. Or administrator means overall in the overall admin means he'll get admin access. Like that, if you see credentials, he can he can view it, read it, blah blah blah, all these things. Same thing with agent, he can create, delete, connect, disconnect, configure. Job level also, if you see read, configure, delete, cancel, move, blah, workspace, everything, view, SEM, metrics. So like this, what permissions you need to give, you can able to give it. But let's say, imagine I want to give a job read. Where is the read? Job read. It means whoever logged in, they can able to see the jobs. They cannot delete or run anything, but they can able to see. But it won't work. Why? You know why? Because see, there is a house. You want to go to bedroom. What is the way to go? Through main door only, right? Through main door, you have to enter the hall, whatever the hall, and then go to room. Directly, you can't go into bedroom, right? Here also, if you want to see the jobs, means you have to log in. If you want to log in, you require overall permission first. You need overall read permission. Then only you can able to log in. Otherwise, it won't work. Got it? So if you want to do any of these are all inside Jenkins. But first you have to go inside Jenkins, right? That's when overall permission is required. Whoever logged in by default, they'll get these permissions. Got it? Or let's say I want to add developer. I want to have some different permissions to developer user. Simply add the user here. Add user developer, right? We are not creating a new user here. We're just adding the user to this line. That's it. See like this. We're just adding a new line. This is existing user. We're just adding here. So overall read obviously he can able to read the jobs. He can able to build the job, but cannot delete it. Cannot configure it. He can able to work. It's fine. So he can able to build also. And so this user developer user will have login access overall because we have gave read. If you give admin access, see it's remaining all are gone because admin means all access, right? Why the hell we need to give separate permissions again? But if you don't want to give admin access, you can give whatever you want. Let's save it. I saved. Of course, admin have default everything, so don't worry. No need to add admin. Let's log in as developer. See, developer I logged in. Manage Jenkins is not here, right? See, manage Jenkins was only for admin. We did not give permission. Correct. And of course, jobs he have read access. Let's say test two, but there is no configure. There is no delete and all. See, only build. He can build it. That's it. Whether see, of course, why it is pending? The node one, the agent we configured this job to run on agent, but the agent is offline. I stopped the server, which is why it will be like this unless we cancel it. Of course, this user does not have access to cancel. So this is the usual error you will see if the node is not available, or if you give some wrong label. Let's say this is how it will work. It will show you. And of course, we cannot cancel it. See, there is no into mark because we did not give access to developer user. Log out and go back to admin. See, now admin have full access, right? If you go to test, see into mark is there. Like this, we can able to control the permissions overall. Control the permissions overall using matrix based security. Matrix based security. Got it? For every user, we can able to add like this. Give the permissions whatever the user required, and that's it. Got it, right? That's our matrix. What else is there? Is a project based matrix authorization strategy. Let's click it. Okay, these are also similar. Same thing, same boxes and everything. Then what's the difference? What's the difference between matrix and see both are same, right? See project matrix. What is the difference is the only difference. Both are same. The only difference is matrix based security, which we have seen this one. This applies for overall Jenkins server. So these permissions, let's say it will apply if let's say job read I gave, it means this user can see all the jobs. And, I mean, of course, he can see and he can build it. All the jobs in Jenkins. It'll apply to global. Got it? But project based means I think by now you will get it. Individual project level we can able to give access like that. Got it? Individual project level we can able to give access. So let's say I gave, of course, add developer user is added. Overall read, of course, obviously overall read, and job read I gave. Okay, yeah, job read. So what happens now? This permission should show all the jobs, right? Generally in project manage, no, project, sorry, matrix based security. This is what happens when you save it. Let's say if you go inside, you will see all the jobs. I mean, that user can see all the jobs. But let's see now what happens. He can able to still see. But let's say I want to change this. I don't want like this, right? See, let's say I'm developer from one separate another team. I need to see only my jobs. I mean, my jobs is my team, my jobs which are related to my team. Why he needs to see everything in Jenkins, right? What do you have to do? Of course, we already given here overall read access, but still I want to restrict only to specific project only. Because let's say one Jenkins server you're using for 100 projects, let's say. So not everyone can see 100 projects, right? If you are at developer team for some application, you should see only your jobs. I mean your application jobs, not other things. So at the time, what we have to do? Simply go here, any job, in configure. You'll see a new option in general. See, enable project based security. Enable it and just read. I mean, whatever you want here. So here, what happens is this enable project based security option will come only after you choose project based matrix security in the in settings. Of course, we did that, right? We choose the project based security, added the user, and this option will come in each and every job. It will be like this. So let's say in general, you have to enable it. You have to add the user, developer user, right? I want to give access to developer user, and of course, what access you need? Maybe build and read. Of course, read is mandatory. Obviously, if you want, he wants to build also, you need read access, right? Without without seeing, he cannot build it. Let's save it. Let's try now. So hopefully, the user should see only what is it? Tested two job which we gave permission. Still all showing. All right. Let's do one more thing. Sorry. So let's do one thing. What else? What we need to do is let's remove the overall. Sorry. Let's remove the job read permission here. Let's give only overall read because he should he should be able to log into Jenkins, right? Of course, if you see admin is already added, I did not add it. It will come by default. Don't worry. So now in the we have project based matrix security, which where I chosen all. Sorry, read in overall. So to log in. Now, of course, in one job only, I enabled the project security and gave him build and read access, which is already fine. Now, let's see. Now that user should see only the test 2 job. See, of course, only build and read. Read, obviously, you're seeing it and build. See, remaining jobs are all gone, right? Like this, project level, you can able to give access. See, individual project level. Correct? That's how it works. Let's say you want to give permissions to this also. Just simply go here, go to configure project. Where is it? Where is it? Sorry, in the top, enable project based security, add the user. Who is the user developer, right? Maybe read, of course, read is mandatory. He can build it, he can able to cancel it also. Let's log out. Go to see test one, and let's say he can build it. Of course, he can cancel. Sorry, it's already ran without before we see it. It's just ls command. So It won't take much time, but yeah, sorry. We can cancel it. He can cancel it also. Got it? That's how we can able to give permissions. That's how we can able to give, uh, access and everything based on the project level. Got it? So test it. Okay, let's cancel it. Oh, got it. So these are all types of security. Where is it? So the first thing is authentication methods. Types of authentication methods we can able to use. I have to choose any one of it, and then once they log in, what to do. So these are all the permissions we have. Anyone can do anything, of course, which is not a good approach. Logged in users can do anything. No. Matrix or project based matrix. Got it? There is one more thing. One more thing called role based strategy. Of course, it's not here because we have to install plugin for that. Role based strategy. What does it mean is it will create roles and will assign it. Let's see. Role based strategy. See this one. Of course, install it. Done. Let's go to manage Jenkins. Security. See, we'll see a new thing called role based strategy. What does that mean is role based strategy, and of course, we'll see a new options. No, let's go to users. There will be a role section where we create roles and we use that roles for all the users. See, let's say, imagine now we have so far what we did is we created user, okay, which is fine, and we give him some permissions, check boxes and all. Imagine again there are like that 100 users. How can you do it? Add 100 users manually, check the boxes manually for each and every user, right? Which is not a good approach. I mean, but what if let's say we have one role called developer role. The role have some permissions. Forget about what the permissions are there. Some read permissions, let's say. So now what happens? Uh, we have a role. So now we have added users, developers. We have added 10 use developers. They need same access, obviously. If they need same access, simply we can just assign that role to them, right? Instead of giving same permissions for 10 times, we already have a role with same permissions because we created it and we can able to use it, right? Got it? As simple now. It became, I mean, of course, this is also little manual is there, but simple, little simple. Got it? So we'll just, instead of we doing it repeatedly, we just create one role with specific set of permissions, and that role you can able to use it everywhere. Got it? All we have to do is select this. There will be nothing here. See, you don't see anything, right? Just save it. Once you save it, observe there is a new option here. Manage and assign roles. Earlier it was not there. Earlier it was just users only, right? Manage and assign roles will come now. Just click on it. See, these are the templates that we need to use. That's it. Manage roles, where you create role. Assign roles means where you assign roles to users. That's it. That's it. As simple as that. So first we'll create role, right? Manage role means first we need to create it. Of course, there is a role called global role called admin, where they'll get admin access. Obviously, it's a default. Item role means project level roles. Agent role means we have agents, right? Age or nodes. For that access, we might need a role. So delete, configure, disconnect, health check, all these things. But what we'll do is we don't need to create separate roles. We'll create one role. We'll give all the permissions to that. Got it? Let's create one role. Role to add maybe dev. dev role. The role name is dev, let's say. Let's say dev role. And what permissions dev role should have? Of course, overall read should have it, obviously. Overall read is important. And of course, same role, use it here, dev role. It's asking for pattern. What the hell is pattern? See, these are item roles. Item means project or job, all are same. So let's say, sorry, sorry, to you are giving permissions to projects, I mean jobs, right? Which jobs the user need to see? Maybe the jobs which start with the test star, I mean the jobs which start with test. This role should have permissions. Add it. Pattern is what permissions he have. Of course, he can read it, and of course he can cancel, build, delete. Okay, delete is not fine. It's fine. No need to give delete, or maybe configure it just for testing. See, what we're doing is we created one role called dev role. We gave overall read access first because it's required, right? Obviously, and for the same role we have gave some job permissions. The job pattern we have added. So if the job started with test one, test two, test three, test whatever it is. So this dev role will be applied to those jobs. Correct? And done. If you want agent permissions also to that role, add it. Pattern what agent we have? We have an agent start with node start. They'll see it. Add it. Maybe you can view. You can disconnect and connect. Let's see. Of course, connect is already came. And let's save it. So now we have created a role. So role has overall global read permissions, test, I mean the project permissions also there, but only for the project which the name starts with the test, not some agent permissions also. Now we have to assign the role. Click on assign the role on the left side. Add user, we have already user right developer. See what role you need to give? A dev role. See dev role here. Select it. Same thing in the items. Add the user. What role? Dev role. See, select it. Agent also dev role user. Add user. Add user means you're not creating new user. You know this already, right? Like this. So now this developer will have all these access, whatever the dev role has. So like that, let's say I have got a new user. Let's save it first. Let's say. Let's say go to Jenkins. I got a new user. Same as a developer. Maybe developer 2, let's say. Developer 1 or something. So this user also should have same access as another developer because they both belong to same team. Let's say. Now again we don't need to go to security, select the permissions and all, right. We have the roles. Simply go to manage and assign roles. Just assign the role. We have already role for them. Add user, just or one. That's it. Add user here. Give the role. That's it. See, as simple as that. No need to give any. No need to repeat work and all. No need to add permissions again. Blah 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 and everything. Right. See and save it. Now let's log in as. Is it saved? Ah, it's saved. Yeah. Let's log in as that user. See, we gave no read access. Obviously, that's why he's seeing test job. He's saying, of course, configure we gave, build we gave. Of course, test job means test 1, test 2 also should be visible, but the pattern we gave is wrong. Let's fix the pattern. What pattern we gave? Test star we gave. It means whatever the job start with the test, we should give. Maybe the pattern is wrong, I believe. Let's go to manage roles, edit the pattern. Instead of test star, test dot star will give. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. test dot star. Let's try. See, now it came. My bad. Like that, simply you'll just create a role and you'll just access it like this. As simple as that. Got it? See, simple, right? Just create users and use it. Now let's say we go to organization. Everything will be same except sorry, let's log out. Except that you don't use the users from Jenkins. Sorry. Except that you don't use users from Jenkins. You just integrate LDAP or Active Directory. They'll fetch the users. See, the security realm will be changed. That's it. The types of user, but authorization is same everywhere. Even for any type of users, authorization is same. Maybe it may change to LDAP or something else, but authorization is same for everyone. Got it? Hope it's clear, the security part. This is how we assign security. Create users. We don't create users. We have integrate Active Directory here, which will have all the users, and but we'll give the permissions. Depends on the users. Got it? Depends on the user role, QA guy or tester. I mean, developer or something else. We'll give access. Hope it's clear. That's about security of Jenkins, authentication security. All right. That's about overall configuration of Jenkins. Hmm. Any doubts so far before I start a new topic? Anything? Any doubts? Any questions? All right. It's a new topic. Not a new topic actually. We already know this, but we'll do with Jenkins. See, what is the point of Jenkins we have installed? Why we are using it to automate, right? Our testing, building, deploying, whatever all these things. But we haven't done that yet so far. So far, we're discussing only about Jenkins. I mean, Jenkins configuration and everything. Of course, we know how to create a jobs, but we don't know how to deploy Maven build and all those things. So first thing, the integration part, we already know. We have integrated. Sorry, all the tools, I believe. Of course, Sonar Cube. Let's see first. Sonar Cube is integrated, I believe. Yeah, it's integrated. Where is it? Sorry, below. Yeah, here. It is done. And of course, Sonar Scanner is also integrated. Sonar Scanner, remaining other things will be in tools. See, Git is integrated by default. This is by default. You can ignore this. No need to do anything for that. Of course, Maven. Maven, obviously, Maven is integrated. See, like what how to integrate. Don't say I don't know. Sonar Scanner also there. Sonar Scanner for MS Build. This is not this one. So just Sonar Scanner installation. Sonar Scanner for MS Build. It's for MS Build projects, but we don't have MS Build project. Don't use this. Just a normal Sonar Scanner. So integration is done. What about Nexus? Nexus no need to integrate here. We can directly do in job. Same thing as for Tomcat also. So first thing, let's start with create a job, a new job where we'll add Sonar testing maybe and Maven build for now. Let's see. What else? Project. Hmm, if you can give any name, I mean, I'm just trying. I don't want to give test again. That's why I'm just giving project login. Something. Freestyle project. Click on it. Okay. Of course, this. builds or blah blah blah, all these things. We already discussed this. Source code man. Let's go to source code management directly. Let me just log in. Maven project, obviously this one. See, use this URL. You know this all. You know these already things. That's why it'll become easy. So git, select your repo, credentials. Of course, I have already had. See, added it. And of course, branch is master, I believe. Let me check once again. Yes, it's master. Mm, so checkout is done. It will check out this branch. What's next? We need to do sonar, right? Build step, execute sonar scanner. Yeah, here it is. Sorry. JDK path, it will take it. Path to sonar properties. It's asking. These are the options it will give to you. Because it's asking, hey, we are trying to analyze a project, right? What is required? Sonar.properties file. I mean, sonar hyphen project.properties file is required, right? I mean, there will mention all these things, project key, project name, project, everything, right? It's asking for that file. Imagine, let's say, do we have it in repo? Oh, we have, oh, sorry, we have it. We have it. We need to change it. Let me, because otherwise it will take this one for as a sonar URL, which will cause an issue for us. Let's say, imagine you don't have a sonar project properties file. You can give the same content here, but we already have it. Let's say same content, just copy paste it. Same content, we can just simply copy paste and we can just give it here. It'll work, but we already have it, right? Correct. We already have the project. We already have this file, right? So it means Sonal will read this file by priority. So I need to log in. Sorry. Mhm. Let's see. Mhm. If you want to try out, you can download the project directly. No need to log in. If you want to change it, you need to do it. So Sonar URL, it's not required. You can remove it. Why? Because we are analyzing through Sonar scanner. Sonar scanner already have Sonar URL. You know, because in the Sonar scanner properties file will be there, right, in the conf. It already had it. It already has Sonar URL, but it's not required here. Of course, if you want, you can give it. It's completely fine. That is also fine. It's not wrong to give it. Let's copy paste. Simple. Just change this to 9,000. I need to check whether it is running or not first. Okay. Project is project name. Okay, test project. Project key sample project, which is fine. Sonar.language is Java. Sonar.sources. I told you Sonar.sources means where the code is present. It's not really required because automatically Sonar will find the code. But if you want, you can give it. Sonar.login and password. It's not required here because we gave to Sonar scanner. Sonar.language is Java. This is also not required. It will automatically find your language. So just commit it. Yes, please. And now this is fine. Hmm, what else? Let's see. So this is not required here because we already configured that. Properties file is simply gives dot for now. If it is fails, we'll see. Or dot slash sonar hyphen project dot properties. What does it mean? Dot slash means to look into current path. Which path? Workspace path, obviously. That's where the code will be checked out, right? And of course, that's where this also will be present. Or you can give, no need to give dot slash also, just give the file. But if let's say the project properties file is inside a folder, you have to give that folder. Let's say it's in test folder, test slash, you have to give like this. That's it. If it is directly on root only, right? On root folder. Root folder means this is the root repo main folder only, right? So it will be workspace by default. See what workspace does is it will clone it, it will store the data as I told you, as we discussed. But it won't clone like a sample maven. There won't be any folder like this sample maven project. Within the workspace, there will be a job folder. Inside the job, the code will be present directly. So whatever you clone, it will be present directly over there. So now sonar.properties is done. Sonar scanner will do it parts now. It's fine. Mm, this is also fine. What else? What's next? Maybe I want to build it, right? Invoke top level Maven targets command. This one is there. This is where Maven version C integration tool you have to select. And what is the goal? MVN clean install, MVN clean package, whatever. These are all goals only. Just give clean install. But what is the MVN command? I forgot. No. Let MVN, you know, it will take care of MVN. You don't need to give. You just give the goals. What goal you need to achieve with Maven. That's it. And of course, same here. If your POM file project pom.xml file is in a different folder, you have to give that folder path. If it is same path, it's that already root path, right? Just ignore it. It'll read automatically. Save it. For now, it's fine. Git checkout. See Sonar Cube and Maven build. Let's see what happens. See automatically identified Sonar. First, I have to see whether Sonar is running or not. Of course, not running. Let me log in and let me start it. Otherwise, job will fail, obviously. Let's try it. Meanwhile, see it failed already. Git Sonar analysis failed. See why? Of course, it's okay. This is a different error, but of course, Sonar executable not found in Sonar. Okay, now maybe the integration is wrong. Let's go to tools. Let's go to Sonar installations. Okay, here give directly the executable path. I missed it. Sorry. See, it's not taking. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. But yeah, let's log in first. Let me start the Sonar. Then we'll see it. We'll see this issue then. You know this. So what's next? Yeah, this was failing, right? Let's go to job. We have already integrated Sonar scanner, which is fine. What we need to pass? Let's see. Mm-hmm. This is fine. Path to prior properties is fine. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's give the full executable path and let's see what happens. This is the executable file, right? OPT Sonar scanner bin Sonar iPhone scanner. It's throwing a warning, but let's see if it works or not. Let's. It's again failed. Executable were not found. Something is wrong in the job. What I need to do? Let's see. Maven is fine. This is completely fine. You can ignore it. No, nothing. Okay, this is only one option. Nothing really. These are all fine. These are all fine. How the hell it is not taking? See, it came below now. Just drag it to top because sonar will happen first and then build should happen, right? Drag and drop it. Hmm. What else? What's here is missing? Nothing here, obviously. It's fine. Yes, sonar analysis. Checkout is happening. Okay, which is fine. Sonar scanner executable was not found for sonar underscore scanner. Is it underscore scanner? Yeah, it is correct. Mm, what else here? Let's see. It's been so many years using Freestyle project. We don't use Freestyle anymore for sonar and all. But yeah, we you need to know this. Somewhere there's a small mistake. Let's see. Of course, nothing in the job, but where we select it. Hmm. What else? Yeah, got it, got it. That's it, right? Sonar scanner. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is fine. Hmm. There is no scanner. We haven't selected any scanner here, right? Just Java. Okay. There is no option at all. Where is there then? All right. What else? Let's see. What is there? Cancel. Sorry. So let's save it. Honor scanner executable was not found, which is fine. Which is fine. Use it tech. Okay. Let's see. We tried this already, right? Okay. Where is missing then? Okay. Is it path curl? Let me just try this. Just I forgot to validate this. Yeah. Sonar hyphen scanner, yeah, which exists, which is fine then. It's fine. OPT sonar, I just copied the pair from right. It's fine. Bin already exists. Let me just do one thing. Let me remove this bin. Let's try now. Let's see what happens. I think that is the issue, but let's try. Uh, yeah, see, it started. See, you know what was the issue earlier? It was my mistake because when you integrate, where is this? When you integrate a tool, it asked you for the home path, not the bin path, right? It means you have to give the Maven home path. So automatically it will append the slash bin. Of course, we know that scanner is inside slash bin, correct? We know it. So Jenkins also look for slash bin. So you don't need to give OPT. You just give to Need to give up until here only. After this slash bin slash sonar scanner, Jenkins will apply automatically. That was the issue. So now I already gave the bin here. Now Jenkins is also applying the slash bin. So two bins are coming, right? That's why it's failing. So you have to give until the home path only, not executable bin, slash bin folder. I mean, no need to give slash bin. So now it's working. Build failure happened. Why? Some error. Some code error is there. Of course, I need to do. I have to load Mojo. I need to fix it. This is not my code. Obviously, I download from internet. But yeah, to get it success, I need to fix it right. All I have to do is Google this error because I don't know what the hell this error is. Why would we need to know? It's a developer issue. Let them handle it. But yeah, for now we need to do it. Where is that Mojo error? I think the plugin version needs to be changed. I guess. See, already we already faced this issue. Maven. See, we have to use this. Let's edit in GitHub. Maven compiler plugin is 3.10.1. Control F compiler. Where is it? Version is 3.1. See, we have to use 3.10.1. And what else? Maven version, right? Var plugin is 3.3.2. 3 point, what is it? 3.3.2. Yeah, that's correct. So we have to just fix the versions. Save it. Fix. Fix. Always give commit message. Don't just randomly save it because it's important. Because by the commit, they'll figure out. Everyone knows that okay, there was an issue. We fixed it like that. Don't just give some random things. Build again. Of course, fourth one started. Let's see. And of course, load the sonar. Yeah. See our project, test project, 3 minutes ago. Today it is. It's analyzed. See? First, still again it will going on, obviously. It'll take some time, obviously. Meanwhile, let's see. This is our server. Already got stuck. Super. What happened? Is it both are stuck? I think the memory got full. My bad. It's okay. It's fine. I'll fix it. But you got it right. How to run the job, freestyle job. I mean, for now, which we don't use this freestyle job anymore for to do this kind of task like Maven analysis or Maven, sorry, Sonara and Maven build like that. We'll use something else that we'll see later. Don't worry. That is important. But yeah, it now memory is full. It got stuck. I need to increase it. See, if I execute command, it's taking too much time because Sonar and Jenkins is running in same machine, which and my server I think only 4 GB memory is there, which is why it failed. So now it's okay. It'll success obviously. It'll get success. It'll build, but you got it right. Like how to integrate. I mean, of course, you already seen integration. How to create a freestyle job and how to uh, run sonar analysis using freestyle job and as well as Maven build. Checkout is already common, but these two also. Next, we'll see how to deploy. Sorry, how to push to Nexus and deploy tomorrow, same time. So yeah, that's it for today. This I need to stop it. I need to do a lot of things. It's fine. The memory is full. I need to increase it. All right. So that's it for today. Let's meet tomorrow same time. Bye all.